Oh, man. The floodgates have officially opened for Diddy.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal.
What's up? Diddy has some serious issues going on right now. Let's keep it real. Tony Buzbee was not kidding when he said that he had 120 individuals that are going to be individually filing lawsuits against the diddler. Yeah, this is absolutely crazy. And now we are starting to see that it has officially begun. All from Busbee's, law firm. These are all coming from from his neck of the woods. And what's interesting is right now, we're just hearing just the men in just this article. 6 different men are giving their accounts of vicious attacks by this man right here, the diddler. Yeah, this is some crazy stuff. Some of them very, very young, by the way. And you know, I got to use these code words, but very, very young. And I'm going to be using a lot of code words coming up here in a few short seconds here, because we got to get straight into this. All right. But they're saying 6 men are stepping forward and speaking out, okay, in these lawsuits. And we're going to hear a lot of the descriptions, some gruesome descriptions here. And hopefully I'm going to get my hands on a lot of the paperwork, the documents, so that I can do this on my main channel, so we can go into a document dive, a deep dive into the lawsuits themselves on a live here later on today. So make sure you're subscribed to my main channel, The Pascal Show. Okay, that's where I do a lot of my lives and pre-recorded bigger videos over there. Okay, this is the smaller channel, but of course, I'm trying to make this channel big too. So make sure you're subscribed here. And of course, please, by all means, make sure you are checking out PascalMerch.com. Again, I got some really great hoodies, t-shirts, etc. Got some really great merch, okay? Things that don't look like just merch, okay? So go check it out. But let's get into this, okay? Because this is absolutely crazy nonetheless. So Diddy is now named in 6 separate lawsuits filed by Tony Buzbee. Like I said, he did that scathing, mind-blowing press conference just a few weeks ago, and he said, before the end of this month, October, we would be seeing a lot of filings coming out. And so there's a lot that have already come out, and I'm going to do as much catch up as I can, not only just on this channel, but on my main channel as well. Okay, so Tony Buzbee ain't lying. Okay, so he got 6 of them, at least as far as this article here. Okay, who says he's representing, as we already know, 120 alleged Diddy victims. And 4 of the 6 filed so far feature male accusers. Man, okay? In one suit. I'm going to be using code words. Heads up. A man says he was working for Echo Clothing back in 2008 and knew Diddy from his work, or through his work, as Diddy was developing, preparing, and marketing Sean John, his clothing brand, okay, and potentially a competing clothing brand. He says he ran into Diddy and Diddy's 3 bodyguards in the stockroom of Macy's flagship store in NYC in May of 2008. He claims someone hit him in the back of the head with a pew-pew, and it caused him to fall to his hands and knees. He claims Diddy approached him and said, "S my D, Echo," and then brutally attacked him in the mouth. I'll just say that. Say it like that. I'll S-8 in the mouth. Okay? In another lawsuit, a man claims he was hired to work security for Diddy's 2006 white party, where he believes he consumed a drink laced with some sort of, GHB or some sort of E, okay? He says Diddy forced him into a van, overpowered him, and S-8'd him. Then the man claims Diddy inserted himself into him, of course, R-ing him, all right? He says the alleged R resulted in, well, that's a lot of information, but liquid coming out of him. Let's just say that. Another man suing Diddy claims he went to a Diddy party in October 2021, where he became disoriented after consuming one drink. He says the room started spinning, and the next thing he remembers is being in a bedroom, paralyzed. He says at least 3 men S-8'd him through, we already know that, and other force acts, and he claims he distinctly recalls seeing a Diddy in his birthday suit above him, okay, during this particular essay. All right. A fourth lawsuit is from a man who says he was only 16 years old when he was invited to Diddy's white party in 1998, okay, in the Hamptons, where he says they snapped a photo together. If I'm correct, it's right here, this photo. That's crazy, all right? He says Diddy took an interest in him and took him to a more private area to chat, where Diddy told him he had the right look for the music industry and could make him a star, could be made into a star with Diddy's help. He claims Diddy abruptly told him to drop his pants and expose himself for inspection, with Diddy saying it was a rite of passage, and asking, "Don't you want to break into the business?" He says he succumbed and dropped his pants, exposing himself, and claims Diddy cupped and held him, okay, his personal property, okay, squeezing and feeling them, okay? The lawsuits are among the 120 Buzbee says he is filing against Diddy. We reached out to Diddy camp. So far, no word back. And of course, this is from TMZ. But again, this is also other stuff that we're hearing here too. That these are multiple R's, multiple SAs. Okay, some of these things going as far back as in wild places like Macy's stockroom and whatnot. But what's really crazy about this is that, I mean, one of the things is for sure. One thing that we know for sure is that these lawsuits are coming, whether Diddy wants them to come out or not. Here's the other thing too. In these lawsuits, the ones that are coming out right now, are they naming other people other than just his bodyguards and Diddy? Are they naming other celebrities? It doesn't, that's not the biggest thing. Obviously, it's getting justice for these victims. If these victims are actually telling, are absolutely 110% true, we got to err on the side of caution on that side. But at the same time, I am kind of curious as to what are the names that were in the rooms when a good portion of these SAs or these Rs or these crimes actually happened. So hopefully we'll be hearing very, very soon. But again, you got majority of them men speaking out saying that they were viciously attacked in some sort of way. And again, this is just a tip of the iceberg of 120 victims that are filing lawsuits. We got a lot more. Okay. I mean, even so, let me show you guys this too. I mean, this is just another one. Okay. This woman was R'd, okay, under the threat of violence. Okay. Not only was somebody, pistol whipped, okay, and then attacked into submission, for lack of a better term, okay, but you also have other people that are just being coerced, okay, being conned, being promised certain things like, hey, I'll make you a star, just drop your pants. It's disturbing, y'all. It's absolutely disturbing, especially when it's somebody who's a little. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. What do you think? What do you think about all of these lawsuits that are starting to come out? Trust me, working on trying to get these documents so we can look at it and do a deep dive on my main channel, The Pascal Show. So we will be looking at that for show. But let me know your thoughts. Again, these all could be true, and it could be a peppering of people not telling the truth. God only knows. But what we do know is that I'm hoping that law enforcement, the powers that be, are doing everything they can to do their due diligence and bring justice where justice is rightfully due. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Comment down below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Hit that like button down below. Don't forget to crush that subscribe button, okay? Hit that follow button if you're watching on other platforms. It'd be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Anyway, it's time to get going. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. We'll talk soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild.